and welcome to Vlogmas Day 20. I'm proud to announce that war is over. I'm sorry, war is almost over. Just about. I'm 95% sure that this is the last video that I will be recording on this phone. Devin and I did go to Verizon today, and we have new phones all set aside and ordered, purchased, whatever we paid for them. I just need to go physically pick them up from a different store than we were at today. So I have to go to a different store tomorrow. They don't open till 11. But I'm going to be there at like 11:01. Like, can I have my phone, please? So we're going to pick up the phones. Or I'm going to pick up the phones, bring them back. I'll do my transfer over at home because apparently they charge you a setup fee if you have them set it up. So I'm not paying any more fees. Thank you. But I'm going to set up my phone and then wipe the one that you're on now clean and send it back. Well, we'll take them back at some point during the week. But that's so exciting. So actually, the way that it worked out, our bill is going to wind up being less than what it is now because we're basically getting our actual phones. We're getting the 17 Pro Maxes. We have the 14 Pro Maxes now. But we're basically getting the phones for free because of the promotion that's going on, the trade-in or something. So we're getting like $1,100 off of a $1,200 phone. So each month we're going to be paying like $3 for the phone. Say less. I'm also adding in Netflix and HBO Max because I pay for those separately as of right now. But all of that, I'm still be paying less than I'm paying now. So I'm excited. Like $50 less. That's crazy. Anyway. I'm really excited. Our cases are coming. Our cases, our screen protectors, all of that's coming on Monday, I think. And Devin also got a brand new free watch out of it because his watch was kaput, so he paid off the rest of it, and now he has a new one. But he's gonna wait because he hasn't updated his phone to iOS, whatever this is, 16? No, 26? I don't know. Whatever the current iOS is, he has not upgraded to it or updated to it yet because he doesn't like when things change. So he puts it off for as long as possible, but now he's gonna be forced to get over it because of his new phone. So that sucks. But he can't connect his watch to his current phone because he's not. I think it's because he's not updated, but I could be completely wrong. Anyway, today we're going to talk about the 26 books/series that I want to read in 2026. I realize that I'm kind of cheating by putting series in here. I don't care. They're my rules. My video, my rules. It's my favorite thing. So we have some standalones. I tried to go a little lighter on the series this time than I did for 2025 because we are nowhere near completing the 2025 list. But I have the 2024 list in here. That's like the first thing in this notebook. And as I read them now, I still check them off. So, which I think is fun. And I'm going to keep, obviously the 2025 one is in here too. It's not anywhere as neat as the 2024 one was. And now I have the 2026 spread. I have not read the synopses for these books. I either saw the cover and loved it, or I know the author and love them, or Kayla wants me to read it, or I've heard something about it. I'll explain, but I'm not going to read any synopses for these because I don't know them. I haven't read them myself. I haven't read the books, so I don't want to know. So if you're into the non-spoilers, going into things blind, this video is for you. First we have In the Dark by Chelsea Curto. I don't know. We spoke about this yesterday, but I think this is her first little dip into something dark, and judging by Face Off, which is the only book that I've read by her so far, I'm excited. I was excited before I read Face Off, and I don't really know why, so I'm hoping that it's one of those books that I was just kind of like meant to read, but fingers crossed. Something Wicked by Fallon Ballard. I think it was in 2024. I had a little bit of a Fallon Ballard reading kick. I was reading a whole bunch of things by her, but it's been a while, and I'm pretty sure this is a cover that I was like, oh my god, it's beautiful. I have to read it. Okay, we have our first series, the Legacy series by Melissa K. Rorick. The first book is Reign of Shadows and Endings. The second book is Storm of Secrets and Sorrow. 3 is The Tempest of Wrath and Vengeance, and book 4 is Dawn of Chaos and Fury. So this is a completed series. Dawn of Chaos and Fury just came out in, I think, November. So that was the last book. I hear that this is a really good series, but also emotional. I don't know. I'm nervous. I started the Lady of Darkness series. I didn't finish it because it got a little repetitive for me, but I do want to finish it. But I really liked her writing, and I was so in love with him, I don't remember his name. Anyway, I hear good things, so I want to be part of the good things. I hear it's darker and like a true enemies to lovers, though. So, Heartstrings by Ivy Fairbanks. If you've watched any of my Vlogmas videos, you've probably seen me or heard me talk about Morbidly Yours by Ivy Fairbanks. That was my first book by her, and I believe Heartstrings is the second book in that little series. And I really liked Morbidly Yours, so I'm looking forward to Heartstrings. Drawn Together by Juliana Smith. This book is another one that I know the cover is precious. It just looks cute. That's literally all I know about it. So this year I read Insatiable by Lee Rivers, which is the first book in the Edge of Darkness trilogy, and I want to finish the trilogy. So the second book is Voracious, and the third book is Restitution. And then I don't know how you properly go about this, but Psychotic Obsession is related to the Edge of Darkness trilogy, but it's not obviously one of the 3 books that I said already that are not that. I don't know if it's a spin-off series, if it has its own series name, I don't know. But so we have Voracious, Restitution, and Psychotic Obsession. I'm counting those under 1. But those are all by Lee Rivers. Then we have Eldritch by Carrie Lake, which is book 2 of the Eating Woods series. And I mentioned in another video, probably multiple videos at this point, that I read Anathema this year as well, which is the first book in that series. And I really liked it. It took a minute, but I did really like it. So I'm looking forward to continuing on with Eldritch. Till Summer Do Us Part by Megan Quinn. I don't even know if I've read anything by Megan Quinn, but I did try something about the neighbor stealing Christmas, and I hated it. I didn't get very far at all. But I hear a lot of people hate that book, and I've heard a lot of good things about Till Summer Do Us Part, so I'm hopeful, but I'm going to wait till we're in the summer. Again, I have no idea what it's about. Wild Card by Elsie Silver. This one I know is Age Gap. That's all I know. And that is book 4 in the Rose Hill series. And I have it. So I can read it whenever. But I have not yet. I still have to finish Wild Side too, but don't tell Kayla. Wild Reverence by Rebecca Ross. I read Divine Rivals by Rebecca Ross. I don't know if I even started Ruthless Vows. I really like Divine Rivals though. But I wanted to read it again before I went into Ruthless Vows. But I'm pretty sure Wild Reverence is a standalone, and I've heard great things about it. Enchantra by Kaylee Smith. I don't know what this series is called. Enchantra is the book after Phantasma, and I liked Phantasma, but I'm a little, I don't want to say skeptical. I don't know how to feel about going into the second book. I'm a little nervous, I'm a little excited. I just hope it's good. Then we're in for some emotional damage. I have The Torment Duet by Dylan Page. This is there's a whole bunch of books in this series, which I did not know. There's like 5 of them. But The Torment Duet, just part 1 and part 2, that is on my TBR for next year. And that'll be a reading vlog, because I hear that that's pain. Another reading vlog that I'm planning is Alchemized by Senlin Yu. I hear that's more pain. Then Change of Heart by Bailey Hannah. This one I mentioned in my Top 25 of 2025 video that I have read the first, second, and 4th books in this series. I don't remember what the series is called. Wells Ranch series, I think. This is book 3. This is the only one that I haven't read yet, and I think it just slipped through the cracks. So, we'll read that. And then I kind of did it again, because here we have Love Unwritten by Lauren Asher. That's book 2 in the Lakefront Billionaires series. I read book 1 and I read book 3. Don't know what happened to book 2. We just hopped over it. Near Miss by Haley Warren. I haven't read the Haley Warren book that I want to read before the end of the year yet, but this is another one with a really cute cover that caught my eye. This is another reading vlog coming up. Flight and Glory series by Rebecca Yaros. So book 1 is Full Measures. Book 2 is Eyes Turned Skyward. Book 3 is Beyond What Is Given. Book 4 is Hallowed Ground. Book 5 is The Reality of Everything. That'll be another reading vlog, like I said. I think it's a military series, interconnected standalones, but military probably meets emotions. Next we have the Siren Mage series by Kaylee Cassidy. So book 1 is In the Veins of the Drowning, which I've been seeing this cover everywhere, and I've been hearing decent things about this book. And then I realized that book 2 is also, the cover is also out for book 2, and it's In the Wake of the Ruined. I don't know what it's about. I have no idea. Not a single clue. I, Medusa by Ayana Gray. This one I actually have checked out on Libby, but I am holding off until we're at least closer to the new year, so I don't finish it this year, because I want to start off with a win. Spellcaster by Jamin Eve. This one I don't know if I've heard anything about this book, but the cover looks cool. Sunlight by Devney Perry. I read Crossroads earlier this year, I think. It might have been, I think it was earlier this year. And I liked it. I just haven't read Sunlight yet, so I'd like to get that duet done with. I think it's just a duet. I could be wrong. Summer in the City by Alex Astor. I have no idea what it's about. Or why it's on this list, really. Kayla mentioned that it's on her TBR too, so I think that's why it's here. The Military Wife by Laura Trentham. I hope I said that right. This book sounds like The Last Letter, and Kayla happened to find it while she was thrifting, so she got it, and we're gonna read it. Layla by Colleen Hoover. So Verity is probably my favorite Colleen Hoover book. I loved it, and I cannot wait for the movie to come out this upcoming year. The cast for Verity, I'm just so excited. But anyway, I think Layla's similar in the sense that it's kind of like a suspense book, but I haven't read it yet, and I'd like to. I've been meaning to for a long time now. Icebound by Meredith Trapp. This one is another one that I skipped over the first one and I read the second one. I read Homebound, which was the second book in the series, and I really liked it. Did I really like it? I liked it. I don't know if I really liked it, but I like the cover for Homebound a lot, more so than I like the cover for Icebound. And then last but not least, we have another series. This one's for Kayla too. It's the Eden series by Devney Perry. So we have the prequel book, I think, Christmas in Quincy. Then book 1 is Indigo Ridge. Book 2 is Juniper Hill. Book 3 is Garnet Flats. Book 4 is Jasper Vale. Book 4.5 is A Legacy Short Story. Book 5 is Crimson River. And book 6 is Sable Peak. So altogether, let's see how many we have. We have 44 books total on this list, which is so much better because on the 2025 list, we had 90 something, 96, 98, something like that, which is crazy. But I'm happy with this list. And I can't wait to see how it treats me. I hope it's good to me. Those are all 26 books/series that I want to read in 2026. So thank you for watching Vlogmas Day 20, and I will see you tomorrow for Vlogmas Day 21, and we'll be on my new phone, so hopefully better quality and no storage problems.